So, Robbie Collin is the film critic for the Daily Telegraph. Now, normally I would read probably quite a lot of reviews actually, whether I'm reading Empire, whether I'm reading blogs, whether I'm reading newspapers. But there aren't many film critics, aside from the obvious, that you actually take in the name and you think, right, this is someone who I'm going to follow. And Robbie Collin, I will have to check his opinion for every single film that comes out. I was drawn to him initially for an article he wrote when he first became the film critic of the Daily Telegraph last year, and he specifically singled out one of the reasons why he fell in love with film, Hayao Miyazaki's Castle in the Sky, when he was 8 years old. His description of how enchanting and strange the film was just mirrored my own experience when I watched the film, and I thought, well, this is a guy I'm going to have to keep my eye on. He also lists his favourite films as Singing in the Rain, Good, the Bad and the Ugly, Mulholland Drive, My Neighbour Totoro, and I'm thinking, well, hang on a minute, this guy's right up my street. Now, he's not a film critic without controversy, because he was originally working for the News of the World, and he very famously hated Attack the Block, a film which I personally enjoy, and I think most critics were sort of quite pleased with how a British effort for a horror film had been a little edgy, and he really sort of had a lambastic, angry attack against the film. So that's when he first came to note. But Robbie Collin is a good critic, from my opinion, because when coming out of a film festival, the BFI Film Festival last year, for example, when everyone was talking about the same films, they were talking about the artist, they were talking about Shane, he singled out 50-50. And he also talked about Martha, Macy, May, Marlene. Now, these are two excellent films which not a lot of people were talking about when he was. He is also a very active and interactive film critic. So he's on Twitter at Robbie Reviews, and if you send him a message, most of the time he actually replies back. I've sent him messages before saying, hey, is this a film you think my mum will like? And he'll say, yeah, or no. So if you want to have a dialogue with a film critic, which is a great thing to have, he's a good person to talk to. Also, as I say, his reviews are something that I really gel with, and I recommend you go and check him out.